made me want to come to Southern Miss? Well, coming from junior college, my best friend, Devontae Foster, was here already. He attended junior college with me, so I really never knew about Southern Miss, to be honest with you. But he spoke highly about the school. You know, I never came on a visit at all, and you know, he told me so much about the nasty bunch and the defense and what the intensity was and everything. It just made me, you know, want to come so bad. So I committed on the spot and just came. Well, growing up, I learned quick that I couldn't play basketball. I learned really quick, but I learned during basketball season we had a wrestling program in Georgia. So I started, you know, wrestling in high school, you know, and I started wrestling through my senior year, and I tracked it. I mean, it helped me with football a lot. You know, my tackling, being physical, and it converted over to the football field. So that's all the sport I played. I feel like wrestling is probably one of those sports where, you know, you and the person, you know, looking at each other eye to eye, and it's like, okay, we're gonna get it, you know. So, but you know, the physical and the contact for wrestling and football are pretty much like the same thing to me, and it helped me with my double legs when I wrestled somebody, tackling on the field, and it just converted everything. Well, growing up, I started playing football at a young age. I did. And the person that actually put the arm around me is crazy as my mother. You know, it was like, you know, 'cause I never had a father figure in my life, so on the field, it was like, hey, you might not let that boy hit you like that. You gonna get back up, you know, one of those things like that. So it was one of those things where football is all around my life. My brother also played, and he was big on it also, and he encouraged me a lot. My sister also. It's like my family really encouraged me a lot in football, you know. I would definitely say I'm more of a quiet leader, but you know, just like the coaches say, you have to turn to a different man on the field. And once I get on the field, it's one of those things where I look my teammates in the eyes, and the coach calls the plays like, "Hey, let's go," you know, and it just get really physical after that. Well, I play linebacker. Obviously, I'm very versatile with the defense. I do some of the third down dime packages, and I do some of the first and second. I'm very verbal and talking to all my teammates. I have to because I'm a linebacker, and I'm all over the field, you know, what the Coach Peck wants me to do. I really enjoy R&B, soul, old school, neo soul music. It's one of the things I really listen to before the game. I don't listen to crazy, loud, crazy, crunk music before the game. I listen to slow music, calms me down, keeps me calm for the game, and going on the field, I just be calm with everything happens. I mean, football is just fun in general, you know, being able to hit another person without going to jail, knocking somebody out. You might get a flag once in a while, but other than that, that's probably the most fun part about it. And on and off the field, you learn more about being a, you know, character, having more character on and off the field, playing football. Right now, I'm studying criminal justice, and after football's over with, I eventually want to go into some type of law enforcement, anything like that. I always had an aspiration of being in law enforcement, no matter how everything's going right now in the world. Other than that, I just always wanted to help people, you know, just be that person to make a difference.
First down, Wildcats with just over a minute to go. Johnson in trouble, scrambles out of the pocket to the right side and got dropped for a loss. Great tackle by Sherrod Ruff to chase him down.